Perfect. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming. I am so happy with the turnout, and my name is, Michael Ambrosia. I am the Vice President, Senior Vice President of the fraternity and Head of Recruitment. I am a fourth year. My concentrations are accounting and marketing, and I'm international business. I also have like a minor in Spanish. So really excited to be doing this. I've been in the fraternity since my freshman year, fall of 2017. So it's been a while, have a lot of experience. Basically what this is, just going through all of kind of who we are, what we do, and what the process is going to look like. Really, I want to just give all of the information to all of you so that you can make an informed decision coming up in September. Is this what you want to do? It's a really unique opportunity because normally you find out all this information during the middle of recruitment when it's kind of almost a little too late or you're kind of in one or two events. So take this information as it is, use it, and then we'll go from there. So let's get started. Quick agenda about us, events, and then the process. Lots of pictures throughout the slides of just the brothers and kind of some old photos of us. So first thing we're going to do is we just have a really good recruitment video for our fall 2020 recruitment, about 2 minutes long. So let's just start with that. Perfect. So that was our recruitment video. We are super proud of it. Just kind of showing all of our brothers, how far we span across the globe, and just a lot of the bigger stats about our chapter and fraternity. And really just want to highlight that this was actually made by our marketing team. And our marketing team consists of Julie, who is the VP of marketing, and she just joined the fraternity this past fall, 2019. And the people who are editing it just joined spring of 2020 during everything and have only been in the fraternity for a couple weeks. So really proud to kind of see that group effort and just the impact that can be made in such a short time. So keep going forward. So what is Delta Sigma Pi? So that's kind of the name to the larger national organization. It was founded at NYU in 1907, and it's the largest co-ed professional fraternity, and that's a big difference. So the professional fraternity kind of denotes that we combine the professional side with the social side, so we're not fully social, and we do have a focus on the business aspect. And there's 296 established chapters and 271,000 initiated members, and kind of highlighting that when you join our chapter, you're connected to a bigger professional network, more so than just any club at Northeastern, where your network is Northeastern. We've all met brothers from Boston University, UMass Boston, and all throughout the globe, but it's really nice to be connected to all the different schools in Boston as well through Delta Sigma Pi. And our mission statement, so we're organized to foster the study of business in universities, encourage scholarship, social activity, and the association of students for their mutual advancement by research and practice, to promote closer affiliation between the commercial world and students of commerce, and to further a higher standard of commercial ethics and culture and the civic and commercial welfare of the community. A lot going on in there. Really just want to highlight that we do have a very strongly defined mission statement from the larger organization, that we're here to kind of make the business world better, and that this mission statement is sent down to us, but it's something that we definitely don't take lightly. Okay, so moving forward, so who we are, and then for anyone whose mic is on, maybe just mute your mic, please. Thank you. So who we are as an actual chapter. So we have 73 brothers who are in the organization right now. We've initiated over 160 brothers, so our alumni network is bigger than that. We were founded in 2014, so we just celebrated our 5th year anniversary. And we pride ourselves on core values of professionalism, community service, and then brotherhood and scholarship as well. But really, Sigma Omega at the end of the day, and the thing that you're joining is the people. So we're just going to go around, and all the brothers, I just want you to go around, name, year, and then concentration. And then, so Sanjana, I see you first on my screen. I really can't see everyone because I'm doing the shared, so kind of just go at it. But I see Sanjana first.
Hey, hi. I'm Sanjana. I am a 3rd year marketing and psychology, or marketing analytics and psychology major, and I'm minoring in law and public policy. I joined DSP the 2nd semester of my freshman year, so quite a while, and I think it's been the biggest part of my college experience so far. It's been really great. I don't want to take up so much time, so should I popcorn, or do you want to just...
Yeah, if you see anyone. I think Selena's the next on my screen.
Hey guys, I'm Selena. I am a rising 3rd year. I'm studying combined math and finance, and I'm minoring in data science, and I joined the same time Sanjana did. Welcome, y'all.
And then Sabrina, you're next on my screen.
Hey, yeah, I'm Sabrina. I joined my 2nd year, and now I'm going into my 4th year. My concentration's finance, and I have a minor in math. Yeah.
Brian, you're next for me.
All right, hi everyone. My name is Brian. I'm a rising 3rd year. I'm majoring in finance with a Chinese minor, and I joined my 1st semester freshman year.
Cool. Sarah is next for me.
Hi guys, I'm Sarah. I'm a rising 3rd year. Concentrations are finance and marketing, and I joined my 1st semester of 2nd year, so last fall, and yeah.
Cool. Say.
Hi guys, I'm Say. I'm a rising fourth year marketing analytics major with minors in data science and sports media communication. I joined DSP my second semester freshman year.
And let's not be shy, Say is actually the president of the fraternity right now. So thank you for joining the call. Mitch, you're next.
Hey everyone, I'm Mitch. I'm a rising fourth year, finance concentration, and a combined major in economics. I joined second semester freshman year, 2019 spring.
Andrea?
Hi, my name's Andrea. I'm a rising fourth year and I'm a combined communications and MIS major, and I joined spring of 2019.
Cool. It looks like the next one for me is Shun.
Yep. Hi, I'm Shun. I'm a senior or fourth year. I joined my freshman year, so the fall of 2017. I'm an econ and MIS major.
Cool. Did I miss any brothers? Any brothers go? I'm using like the small, I know Gilbert was on here, but I don't see him. But if there's any brothers who want to go, speak now. All right. So moving from that. So like I said, that's just who we are, because at the end of the day, you're joining the people around you. So yeah, there's a lot of benefits with the larger organization stuff, but it's really finding, for me, finding my best friends throughout college and the people who I've spoken to the most. So I think that that's really why I wanted to introduce everyone. But yeah, so getting into more of who we are. So we kind of use those pillars that I explained, not just as pillars that we put on a screen or that we talk about, but actually where we plan our events. So the first one being professional events. And our professional events are really varied. We've had so many great VPs of professional activities, but they look a little like campus-wide awareness events, company tours. One of the examples would be Eaton company tour, workshops, networking nights, a lot of co-op panels, case competitions, and then larger professional events with all the other chapters in the country. But yeah, a lot of professional development in all areas, hard skills, soft skills, and just all around furthering kind of that better business person. Academics, course advice, feedback, textbooks, notes, tutor, co-op, study room, and scholarships. Any course that you've taken, I could promise you a brother has taken, and they can definitely give you advice. And come time for picking classes, it's always a mad rush of, can you give me advice on, was this class good? Should I take this class? What did you guys do for the plan? So it's really nice to be able to tap into that internal network, then going to the advisors every single time for questions that you know you can trust from your brothers. Social events, again, it's going to look a little different. All these events are going to be looking a little different, but definitely social events. But chapter retreats, kickoffs, Rose Games, which is just a fun kind of competition with all the other chapters, trivia nights, banquets, going on trips to New York City and stuff, and visiting alumni there. But just a lot of fun ways to connect with brothers. And to me, one of the greatest reasons of joining this chapter is just having that professional side of learning those business skills, but still being able to have fun. And then community service, another big pillar. We've partnered with a lot of big companies like BCG, Johnson & Johnson, Mercer, the Celtics, and Boston Healthcare, Happy Cactus, and Paul Weiss. And we've done Army bracelets, sold plans, made care packages. We've done a number of things. We change it up all the time. So it's a really great aspect of our fraternity. And the one thing on here is, so this is where we worked, and it would take me forever to kind of go through all of the different places. So take a look at it. But as you can see on this call, everyone kind of said their concentrations, their minors. We all have something different. So the hardest part for us is we could take a PowerPoint slide, fill it to the brim, and it still wouldn't kind of cover every internship, every co-op our brothers have done. And each year it gets harder and harder to pick which ones are actually going to make it on there, which is just a credit to how much we kind of help each other out with getting co-ops and furthering that professional development, as well as just utilizing the network of Northeastern and stuff. So I know for me that I've helped a couple brothers interview, send my notes over and stuff, and any brother is willing to do that. So definitely ask us if you have any questions about co-op and everything. But now going into what is this process actually going to look like? What are you potentially signing up for? So the first part of this process, so we are before recruitment. This is just an info session to get you ready for recruitment. But recruitment is going to be the first part. That's going to be over a 2-week span starting September 14th. In that span, it's going to go recruitment events, and then interviews. So interviews are going to be with us, and they're going to be to try to get in. And then pledging. So after the interviews, you'll be selected to get a bid to pledge. And then from there, the pledging process is its own process. And then after the pledging process, you will become a brother. So it's a 4-step process, but it all is completed within 1 semester, starting September 14th, ending around November 14th to November 20th, around that timeline. So 2 months, a lot gets packed into there, but it's one of those times where you're learning so much so quickly. So it's really great. And then breaking those down. So to actually join this process, to join recruitment, what do you need to know? These are the major things. So must be on campus for at least 3 more semesters. That does not include the semester of pledging. So after pledging, 3 more semesters. You must be a business or economics major. Combined majors are okay, as long as one of them is in the business school. 3.0 GPA or higher. And then one thing that I really want to mention is that by joining DSP, we are a fraternity at the end of the day, so we do collect dues. And the reason I want to be transparent about this is I know that economic times are not the best for everyone. There's a lot going on. So I definitely want everyone to know that, yes, you will have to pay to pledge, and you do have to pay dues as brothers. So if that's something that you can't do, that's totally fine. And that's why we're having this call right now. But yeah, so just kind of putting that out there. And if you have any more specific questions, reach out to me personally. I can definitely help you out with that. And then interviews. So there's 2 interviews. One of them is a fit and the other is a case study. So definitely be prepared for, if you do make it to that process, that you will be interviewing. Also, any questions I will be taking at the end, so keep them all right now and we'll go through all the questions. But upcoming events, so threw a lot of information out of you. Now let's put some tangible dates to it. First of that is going to be Fall Fest. So if you have any more questions that you don't want to ask over email or ask to me, or you want to come visit us at Fall Fest to talk even more, and to kind of talk to more of the specific brothers, that's going to be September 8th. Northeastern is announcing, I was going to send out university-wide announcements on that, but it starts at 7 a.m. Eastern time and runs to 4 p.m. Eastern time with like 2 breaks in the middle. But we're going to be there the entire day, so you can come. It's like a virtual Minecraft thing that's going to be interesting to watch, but we'll be there on Zoom ready to talk. After that, like I mentioned before, the 2-week range, September 14th to the 25th, will be virtual recruitment, networking, professional, and social events. And the times are going to be coming out in the next week or so. And then to keep in contact, I'm going to throw in to the chat later tonight the survey. If you haven't filled out the survey, It's just tinyurl.com/sigma omega. I'll take that out for everyone. Make sure that you're filling that out because that's the best source of information is me emailing you and letting you know directly. But if you don't want to be on the emailing list, I promise it's not a spam email list. You could still follow us at NEUDSP on Instagram, and we'll be able to, we'll post everything on there, stories, post, everything like that. So you can kind of follow us and keep along with that and see the posts and stuff. But email or Instagram or Facebook are the best options for keeping up. And lastly, we're going to be wrapping up pretty soon. Virtual recruitment requirements. That is going to be, first is Zoom. So obviously if you're here, you know that you have Zoom, but the premium version is free through Northeastern. And the other thing is camera must be on. So that doesn't apply to tonight, but as we're going through recruitment, make sure that your camera's on. Your mic shouldn't be on if you're not talking, but just making sure that we can see you and get to know you, especially if you want to join our organization. Second is professional clothing for interviews. So this will be required for the fit and the case study interviews. So I know for me, I got to campus and had to get shipped a suit in 2 weeks from my mom. And so bring it before if you're coming back to campus. And if you're not coming back to campus, just make sure that everything is ready to go, but it's something to kind of know beforehand. Strong and stable Wi-Fi, so just making sure you're testing that connection out beforehand and making sure that everything is pretty much set because it's going to be, we're trying to adapt to virtual recruitment, so we need your help as well. And then lastly is just a general guideline. I think this kind of applies to not just here, but everywhere you're going to go in virtual spaces, is that if we were holding recruitment in person and you wouldn't do it, then don't do it virtually. That kind of applies to everything I just mentioned before, of showing up to the interviews in professional clothing. Keep in real life, you can't turn your camera off and you can't be on your phone while we're going through the event. So kind of just give the same respect while we're actually going through recruitment and making sure that everything is ready to go, that you're showing up on time. So just general guidelines. And then that's all for me. That was a lot. Like I said, this is going to be posted on our Engage page to kind of go through everything. But really, we're at a point where it's kind of, we're getting ready for recruitment and it's coming up. So I'm happy that I was able to give all this information to you and reflect on it coming up in the next week or coming up in the next month or so. So any questions, please shout them out. And then a little attention to here, just this is our website, neudsp.org. National website if you want to learn more about our bigger organization, if that's something that really interests you. Facebook, Instagram, and then this is my email, nudsp.vicepresident@gmail.com. Say his email is nudsp.president@gmail. So if you want to take a picture of this also and reach out to either or, let us know. But now it's fully question time. Jack, raised hand. Do that.
Yeah, I thought that would be the best way to do it.
Thank you.
Thanks for the information, Michael. How much do dues cost normally?
Yeah,
If you don't
so
mind me asking.
yeah, no, that's not a problem at all. So pledging dues are the same each semester. So that comes to $136, and it gets broken down into a lot of different things. So you have to pay $70 to actually be a pledge of the fraternity. $50 is like a jewelry lease fee, and then $6 is for a pledge manual, and then the $10. So it gets broken up into a lot of different things. That's kind of confusing right now, but short answer, $136. And then once you're a brother, those kind of change semester to semester, but generally in a normal semester before everything going on, it's around $110.
Wonderful, thank you. I just was wondering about a ballpark. That's perfect.
Yeah, no problem at all. That's really, I just threw a number, so thank you.
Hi. I was just wondering, how often do professional events or the community service events happen per semester?
Yeah, so we're still trying to work out the calendar for this specific semester. Normally, I would say so each week we do have a chapter meeting. And then from there, normally we'll probably have one professional or one community service event every week or bi-weekly. So it kind of changes month to month, but in any given week, we'll always have a chapter meeting. In a normal semester, we're moving to a bi-weekly chapter meeting this semester. And then, yeah, so I would figure probably around 2 events per month, either professional or community service, in addition to chapters.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Any more questions? Any comments?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hi, I'm Maria. I wasn't sure how to do the raising hand thing.
Yeah, no
but,
problem.
so for now, like I have a combined major and one of them is business, but let's say like 2 years in, I'm like, business isn't for me. So even if I was to like pledge and I was with you, like with the fraternity for 2 years, would that be okay? Like if I, as a third year, decided business isn't for me?
Yeah, so the way it works from our end is that you become technically an alumni of our chapter. So you're still able to participate as an alumni. You do, but that does mean that you'll have to follow specific rules of like if you had graduated almost. So you could still be a part in a limited capacity, but it's definitely possible. We have people switch their majors completely. Some people decide to completely leave business because they want to do something totally different, and others kind of stay in the fold. So yeah, that's something that we definitely have dealt with before and can work with you on, and kind of just the individual workings of that, but it's possible.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem, thank you. I am going to stop. So is everyone, I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now just so I can put stuff into the chat. So anyone just take a final picture of that. And if you haven't filled out the survey, please just look at the chat. Let's see. So it's tiny.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a bad question, but what's the difference between sigma, omega, and delta sigma pi?
Yeah, no, that's something that is really kind of not clear. So Delta Sigma Pi is the bigger organization, and then Sigma Omega is our chapter within it. So there's, like I said, 296 chapters, each with a different name, but we're all Delta Sigma Pi. So Delta Sigma Pi, Sigma Omega, and then, for example, UMass Boston, they still have Delta Sigma Pi, but their chapter is called like Xi Phi. So it just goes with the Greek letters, kind of an umbrella organization.
Thank you.
No problem. It's something that's kind of, you won't really know until you're fully in it. It happens to everyone. Cool. If anyone has any questions and doesn't want to ask them in the big group, I'm going to stay on till the very end. Or let me put emails again in the chat. I'm willing to talk to anyone. And again, mostly it's just looking out on that email block that's going to come out, and just making sure that you're kind of on top of the emails and looking at the social media, but I'll be giving all the updates to that. So any specific questions, I'll stay on. You guys are more than welcome to leave. And then, yeah, if anyone wants to schedule time or anything coming up, I'm definitely always available for that as well. If you have like more larger questions and stuff. And Say and I just put our emails in there, so either or can answer your questions. Cool. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in September, where we can really kind of talk and get to know each other. For now, I really just want to give you the information and let you make an informed decision so you can come into September with a good idea of whether or not this is a right fit for you. And remember, with our club and any club, it's a two-way interview. So making sure that you're the right fit for us and that we're the right fit for you. So just use that critically with any club too. Cool. Thank you all so much for joining here in the East Coast. I know it's pretty late, so I appreciate it.
Thank you.